Subarurists and crossover fans, this is the car you've been waiting for. This is the all-new 6th generation Forester. I'm Yuli Ang, this is CarGuide.PH, and this is the all-new Subaru Forester. Some of you are probably gonna say there's not much to talk about. I admit, yeah, it's still conservative, it's more evolutionary than revolutionary, but that's always been a Subaru trademark. If it ain't broke, why fix it, right? But for the 6th generation Forester, it does get some nifty design details, a more upright front end right here, bigger grille, and of course the C-shaped headlights. Because this is a sort of Euro spec model, you still get the headlight washers right here. Now, if you're looking for the front fog lights, it's not actually here. This is just a design feature. The front fog lights are here. Over to the side, you will notice the 19-inch alloy wheels. So that's standard for the Philippine market. And learnings from the WRX, vents right here. So it actually gives us a better aerodynamic profile than it would have before. The other nifty design features include this badge right here, and this is going to be a focal point. It says e-Boxer, and we'll get to that much later. Now, other details on the side, you still get the ample ground clearance. It's 220 mm. That's pretty high for a compact SUV. That makes it more baha-proof than you would say, for example, some of its rivals. You also get roof rails as standard, so if you can put a lot of stuff if you're into the camping or sort of outsy-doorsy type person. Now, towards the back, you would notice that Subaru has cleaned up the Forester detailings. For instance, the model is now right here as a trim on the tailgate. It's not anymore a little badge right here on the sides. Chrome is now gone, and replacing it is nice gunmetal accents right here. And of course, the full-length design or garnish right here at the center. Of course, being a Subaru, it's all about careful evolution, and you can see that right here because it still looks like a Forester as it would maybe 3 generations ago, but they've cleaned it up, they've given it a bit more oomph, made it a bit sportier, but overall, I would have to say it's more evolutionary than revolutionary. Now, the styling of the all-new Forester may be evolutionary, but where it counts, it's definitely revolutionary. We're talking about the powertrain right here. For the all-new 6th generation Forester, it now gets the strong hybrid system. It's still called the e-Boxer, but it's not anymore the mild hybrid BS that the old Forester got. This one is a full-on hybrid system, displacing 2.5 liters. The output is about 197 PS in total, which makes it the most powerful Forester you can get outside the turbo. And remember, the turbo is actually gone. So for all you horsepower lovers out there, this one ticks that box. The interesting bit is that while the engine is at FB25, this one now runs on the more efficient Atkinson cycle. That aside, Subaru's kept the traditional mechanical all-wheel drive setup. Remember that they've been perfecting for more than 50 years now, so the symmetrical all-wheel drive system is still there. And considering it keeps its 63-liter tank, this car can go more than 1,000 kilometers before even needing to refuel. And remember, this is not a plug-in hybrid. This is the traditional hybrid system. So kudos to Subaru for doing all that and cramming it into this car. Aside from that, other changes they've done to this model would be to introduce things, the electronic brake booster. It's not anymore a hydraulic brake booster. This would give the car better modulation, especially when considering all the safety systems they've crammed inside, and we'll get to that in a bit later. For now, we'll get inside and we'll talk about the interior. Going inside, the all-new Forester is still pretty much evolutionary, and that's not such a bad thing because considering they've kept all the Subaru trademarks. For example, the large greenhouse right here. This would give it excellent visibility whether you're looking out front, towards the side, so there's no excuse for you to running over a potential kamote. That aside, there's a playful amount of materials in here. This one, the nice textured pattern right here, it's pretty interesting. There's the simulated wood trim. There's also the large 11.6 infotainment screen. Now, the screen itself is now built in, not anymore one of those aftermarket solutions. So for all of you who love that sort of thing, well, at least the all-new Forester gets that. Now the driver also gets a thick 3-spoke steering wheel. All the driving controls have been put right here, including the S-Drive mode. So there's a sport and intelligent mode. Aside from that, you also get, of course, a wireless charger right here at the center, dual zone climate controls, power seats for the front seats with memory for the driver, and get this, the seats themselves have been redesigned. Now we're not just talking about the suede and leather material, that's actually pretty interesting, but the way Subaru has mounted it, they mounted it directly to the floor. It's not anymore mounted on rails, which gives it a better rigidity than before, and of course, they've also improved the bolstering for the hips and for the side, giving it this semi-sport bucket feel that you would get maybe in a WRX. And speaking about the WRX, the all-new Forester has also inherited the dual pinion steering system. This makes the steering much more precise and responsive than ever before, while also giving the all-new Forester a better on-road feel. Now we'll hop over to the back. Now right here, the back seats, it's more of a standard fare for Subaru. Again, because it has the same mechanical all-wheel drive setup as before, there's still the tunnel right here. But all things considered, the space is actually quite generous. This is my regular seating position. As you can see, there's a lot of knee room right here. Multi-console pockets are perfect for you to be able to put stuff, and you won't lose them because you can put things like a phone here, an iPad there, a map there, and you won't lose it. It's not just like one big chute where you put everything and tend to lose it. There's also 2 charging ports right here, USB A and C, similar to the ones in front. Of course, you get adjustable reclines for the seats as well, and of course, an armrest right here in the middle. All things considered, I would have to say it is a pretty solid crossover, especially given its size and price. Now, a lot of you have something to complain with the previous Forester because of the way the tailgate is and it's too slow. Well, for the power tailgate in this generation, as you saw, it's way faster than ever before. There's even a kick sensor right here in the middle, so you can open and close the tailgate without using your hands. Once you get inside, the space is actually pretty good. It's solid. Once again, you can drop the seats right here from the back, as you can see right there. And in typical Subaru fashion, there's a lot of Easter eggs built into the tailgate, but what I like about it generally is that they've constructed this out of scratch-resistant material. So that means there's no problem with you putting things like your camera gear, your hiking gear, something that's a bit bulky or dirty. There's not going to be any issue carrying it inside the Forester. Now for this generation, of course, Subaru being Subaru, safety is a top priority. For this generation, they call it the SL Forester right now. It gets the enhanced eyesight system, and for this one, it gets not 2 cameras, but now 3. Gives us a wider field of view, gives it a better understanding of the road and of course the road conditions. This helps it do things like automatic braking, lane change assist, lane keeping assist, and even adaptive cruise control. This, of course, is on top of safety features like, of course, a 5-star rating, NCAP, ANCAP, and whatever cap you can think of. Because again, Subaru is always taking safety seriously. So we're now down to the price reveal. Just how much is the all-new Subaru Forester? Well, you'll be surprised because for all this crossover, it's priced at just 2.498 million pesos. It actually makes it a good value SUV, and remember, this one is equipped with the standard strong hybrid system. Now, for more information about the all-new Forester, you can check it out at the Subaru dealership nearest you or, of course, Subaru's official website.